Hello to everyone, this is Joanna, and today I want to share with you my Target haul. I actually just went to Target, but what is in front of you is my, let me see, what order would this one be? This would be my Macy's order. I shared at the end of my grocery store video my Ulta order, which I did place an order for 2 more pallets. The berries and the chocolates popped up, and so did the other one. And I think what I actually got was the chocolate shades and the purple shades because those were the two I wanted the most. Even though I claimed I was going to stop purchasing eyeshadow because I rarely have it on my eyes. I do here at home. I kind of don't when I'm out at work. And sometimes I'll dabble. But I do really like these. So what I'm going to share with you is this one. And I only got 2 things. I bought this palette from Macy's. And then I got a little free item. And that was a Tarte primer. So while I'm over here dropping everything on the floor, I went ahead and got this. Now, I had saw this in person. I thought that I didn't want it. I don't think I swatched it. I just looked at it. But I do like a lot of browns. And y'all know that I said the first eyeshadow palette that I actually purchased was an Anastasia one at that time. It had a bunch of browns in it. And as far as the Too Faced Too Sexy, I really do like the browns that are in that as well. I mean, I tend to know a little bit more about what to do with browns and placement than I do with any other color. It doesn't make much sense, I know, but I went ahead and got this. And again, for those who don't know, I have my phone backwards. The front of the phone is facing this mirror. And then I'm sitting at the back camera so that you can see things a little bit clearer. And I also want to say, welcome to a lot of the new subscribers that I have picked up. And I like to try to explain that that's what my format is. Every blue moon, I'll have my phone propped up, especially if I'm talking. And I feel like there are certain videos we do that you do need to see us. But for the most part, my videos are tabletop, so I don't prop my phone up. This little thing right here, this little pamphlet that I'm about to show you, came with these eyeshadows. And sometimes I try to follow these and sometimes I don't. So, but these are definitely a good little thing to have. And then this right here was an item that I had been wanting to try, which was the Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. And this is, I think, $39 for a full size, but I was able to get a small one. So most of the primers, this one, the Tatcha, the Makeup Forever, I do have in the smaller size or the deluxe sample size. I also want to say, please excuse my hands. I did just do some nail stamping, and as you can see, if this shows you clearly, I've still got some areas that I definitely need to work on. So I don't know what to do to make that show. Maybe I'll try this. But I just did this just long enough for it to be dry. Dry enough for me to do this video. And as you can see there, you see that white? Those are the parts that I didn't want to get too close to with my nail polish remover so that I don't jack up my manicure. But once I have a round of hand washing and take my shower for the night, that will take care of that. But I hope you can see that clearly. As you can see, I used this image right here that has the word love on it. And then this is the flower. And this is kind of the same color scheme that I thought I used when I did that image that I said was supposed to resemble this. But as you can see, even the coloring looks a little different. And the only thing I did different was I took this Rika blue, and I think I stamped an image from this plate right here. Once I did the dry brushing of the yellow and the white, I actually stamped this in light blue, which gave that color that lift. It's got almost a turquoise lift to it. And then I just proceeded to stamp these words, which is odd because if I can see it, this is the polish color that I used to start off with. And I kind of like when I do looks like this because it alters the way that the polish looks. Now, would you have thought that this is a color that I started off with? You can kind of tell from the base, but I think it gives it a little lift. And I don't think you can see the blue underneath there per se. But once that gets clear, so I do want to say right away, please pardon that. Now, I'm going to go over there and get my Target stuff and actually show you that. So needless to say, what I have been doing with my spare time is coming up with nail stamping looks. So I do plan on doing a few more. Now, when I went to Target, I did go looking for some specific items. I believe I had Charmin on my list, of course. I had wipes on my list. And I had unscented Tide detergent on my list. Now, as you know, we're all kind of at the mercy of what the store has available. So, needless to say, when I got in there, they did have toilet tissue, but it was generic and it was $12.99. I don't like how they seem to be trying to charge that high price for that when the name brand tissue does not cost that much. And I walked away from that. So I'm not exactly desperate for it right now. There could come a time when I will be. Right now, I still have my last roll from the last pack of my big Charmin rolls, and I still have that unopened pack of 9. And I know that I still have the surplus that I have and everything because I'm not exactly giving everything away. I don't know if my daughter is out of town or still here. And I was worried about her because I know that she was driving trucks for a while, and every time there's a trucking accident, I get scared. I know nothing like that has happened, but I do have to say that I am very fortunate in the fact that I have a whole lot of the things that we need. Like, I'm really not out of anything. I just need to learn how to buy groceries like you guys do, real groceries. But they had this. I was not expecting to find this, and I wanted to try it. And y'all heard me say that they made lime Pepsi years ago, but it was really very good. They came out with lime and vanilla at the time that Coke Vanilla had one. And I bought the 112 pack, and it was even different in the decoration of the can. The lime was darker. So I don't know if this is going to taste the same or not. I believe Adam Nichols let me know that it doesn't taste the same. So I'll be finding out. I don't know. But the first one they had really was good. So I went ahead and got that. And of course, you know, I had to get this. This was $1.79 there. I had planned on also stopping at Schnucks to look for my Pringles, but one, I didn't want to go in the grocery store just for Pringles, and two, I ended up having a few more heavier items than I knew that I was going to have. I wanted to go ahead when I saw this and get my plain LaCroix. I love the plain, but I also love the can that this is in. They used to be in a golden can, so I do love that they're in this blue can, and I think it's so pretty. And I also like the lime one. So the next things that I got was I went ahead and picked up some of this Crest here, even though I don't really need toothpaste. I keep picking it up. Someone at work might need it. And then I think I got 4 cans of cat food because the little neighborhood stray cat that's here, I had run out of cat food for it. So I went ahead and I picked up a couple of cans of Fancy Feast in the pate, whatever the pate is. And I just got these right here. Because I noticed when I gave it those ones that were shreds before, I realized that these came in certain forms. I don't think it could eat it. I don't know. Now, I wanted to get some wipes. It didn't matter if they were Huggies, if they were Charmin, if they were the Kleenex that I liked. But I went ahead and settled on these because this is kind of all that they had. And I do have the blue Kleenex ones at work. And I use these for that personal time. Y'all already know that story. And then this right here, they had this. I didn't go out looking for this, but this was the little bottle that I had that I told y'all the story about the lady that wanted some of my fabric softener and was dipping her fingers in the cap and rubbing in her shoes and whatnot. So just to get my little bottle back, they had one of these, which is what this was, and I got that back. Let's see. And the next thing that I got was a bottle of nail polish. This is OPI's Do You Lilac It? And I do have one of these around here somewhere, but this is a gorgeous purple. It is very pretty. It is one of their prettiest purples as far as plain nail polish. This one and the China Glaze one, Don't Be Tardy for the Party, is a gorgeous one, especially when I stamped in white or my Conad Royal Purple. So I do have a bottle around this, a bottle of this around here somewhere. But I don't mind having a new bottle because I can't find that one. And I just want a brand new one. So the next things that I have, and y'all know there ain't no food here. I got into this. This is our little cotton candy for $1 because I was actually hungry while I was out in the store. We know that I was. Then I saw this. This better be as red as it is in there because I want to do exactly with this cake what they did. I want to slice some strawberries and make some cream and put that in there. But for all I know, they probably did that Jell-O thing. I think that's what I might do. I might do that Jell-O thing where you pour the Jell-O down in the cake and do this. I'm just hungry. I probably won't make this cake for a month. But it caught my eye. And then I forgot. I thought I didn't buy anything that needed refrigerated. These are going to be ruined. These are going to be so ruined because I left all this stuff out until I could charge my phone up for a little bit and I feel the lump. So I'm going to put that in the refrigerator and I will be right back. I'm going to cook them tonight anyway. Sorry about that. Then I also found these in this pretty Easter can. Now, these are regular Pringles, and they didn't start off looking like this. I think it was when I packed them in that bag, but I did get into them before I got in the house. And I'm going to say, y'all know that I said that I quit eating the regular ones because they tasted different from the ones that I like, the reduced fat. These weren't bad. These were kind of similar, so I'm starting to wonder if the ones that are reduced fat really are. But these are really, really good. But this can is so cute. And these were just $1. They're the Easter ones, and that's why I got them. But these weren't bad. I don't think I'm going to go ahead and buy the large can. But I will go back and get some more of these if they're still there. And they probably won't be. I did find 2 more of these at Target. I think I found the first ones at Walmart. And Miss said where I found them at. That big one that I had. But I went ahead and got 2 of these. They had 4. And then for that meat that I thought was pork chops, I wanted to go ahead and get this. They had a chipotle one, but this is the one that I use the most when I make ribs. So I figure I'll make that and then that little side of corn. And I won't get anything else to go with that. But eventually I do want to make some ribs and I want to make everything that goes with them. Now, what I actually got as far as the detergent was they had this. And I normally been getting that white tea, but sometimes when I use unscented detergent, and I ended up getting unscented Downy, you will see. I wanted to go ahead and get these, and I feel like these will be enough scent on their own. This is the Cool Cotton, and I hadn't seen this one, but I do prefer that white tea, whatever that one is that I showed y'all last. They didn't have any of that, so I went ahead and got this. I wanted that fabric softener, and the other ones in the line is Something Rain and the Lavender Vanilla, so I went ahead and got the unscented Downy instead. So I will go ahead and use those balls with that. And then the last thing that I got was this. I wanted to get the liquid, but I had been thinking, since I like my unscented liquid so much, these are dry, and this will be something for me to use, and hopefully by the time I finish these, or before I finish these, things for the world will get back to normal, and the things that we are used to being available will be available, because they didn't have many of these either. They did have way more detergent as far as the unscented Tide, the unscented All in this than I thought they would, but a lot of things are gone. Certain things I've noticed they've lowered a little bit. Other things they've jacked the price up on, which I guess is to be expected. But Target, again, didn't have any toilet tissue either. They just had the generic. I think they wanted $12 or $13.99. And it wasn't 24 rolls. I think it might have been the 12 rolls. But I wasn't getting that because right now I don't have to. So as long as I don't need it, I'm okay. But I do like these. I like these for transport. Like if I had to go somewhere to do my laundry, I would rather have these than a bottle of liquid. And plus, if you can find these in your favorite detergent, but you prefer a liquid like I do, these are pretty great to have in an emergency. So that was it. I believe that's all that I got. And what I'm going to eat is what I've already got opened here. But this little cotton candy stuff right here is good. I don't know what my fascination here lately is with this little cotton candy stuff. It's not as bad as with the Pringles, but that is it. That is all I got. I want everyone to take care. And if you like doing your nails, give nail stamping a try. But until the next time, everyone have a great day.